Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back to the Collective. I am always super excited that you are here. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the importance of owning your power. It is such a huge deal. And I know that coaches all over the internet say this, but no one really ever tells you exactly what that means. So about a year ago, my coach shared a quote, and just like her, honestly, the first time that I heard it, it was activating. Y'all know I don't even like to use the word trigger, but it was really activating. And the quote was, if you're not where you want to be in life, it's your own fault. Like immediately I was like, what? Like, are you serious? Like, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've overcome. You don't know what cards were stacked against me. Like, you have no idea who I am. So like, you're really starting to like tee me off, right? That was my initial response. But I took a moment to step back, to reflect, to journal, to like recognize like, why is this so activating to me? And in all honesty, y'all, as adults, this is true. Like the current situation that you're in right now is a direct reflection of decisions or choices that we've made, of habits or patterns or cycles that we've created or refused to break. And the beauty of this is once you recover from being offended that it's said to you, when you like take the responsibility, when you just accept responsibility that like I am the problem, you own and unleash the power of being your own solution. And that is an absolutely beautiful thing, because if you created this, that means you can create something new, something better, something that's going to unlock your highest potential. And I see you looking at me, side-eyeing me. You're like, well, Kayla, you're the girl who's obsessed with her life. You're the girl who has everything together. And the truth is, I don't have everything together. I am absolutely obsessed with the life that I've created, but it's because I made a decision. And I'm offering you that opportunity to make the same decision. Like when you look at your life, if you're reflecting over it and you're not happy with the way things have gone and the trajectory that your life is on, you have two decisions. You can complain about it or you can change it. Like those are the only two choices. We can complain, we can stay right here, we can stay stuck, we can stay stagnant, and we can wait for someone to rescue us. P.S. Nobody's coming. Or we can create change, whether that is little bitty baby steps or whether that is packing up everything and moving across town or moving to a new city or moving to a new state. You get to decide how big or how wide you cast your net, but it's on you to make the difference. And for me, that was me creating this whole like alter ego, Alana Fox, and just rewriting my narrative, deciding that the girl that I've been before, the things that happened to me before, yeah, that happened, but that doesn't apply now. In this new book, in this new chapter, I'm that girl. In this new chapter, I'm confident. In this new chapter, I'm not going to sit at tables where I'm disrespected. In this new chapter, my corporate ranking and my education is not going to be the thing that determines my confidence or my worthiness. And I'm offering you that same opportunity, but it's up to you to buy in, right? And the way that I started this was by romanticizing my life. And I know y'all feel like I'm beating this into the ground, but truly, that is the initial step to becoming the main character of your story. Once you decide, okay, I'm going to be somebody new, I'm going to be somebody different, we start romanticizing our life where we are right now. Because to romanticize your life doesn't mean to pretend like everything is perfect. It doesn't mean that we're escaping our reality. It's starting right now in the box that we're in and deciding that this gets to be magical. This gets to be wonderful. This gets to be kicked up a notch, right? So there are so many ways that you can do that, but it starts with you looking at the girl in the mirror and deciding, who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? Like, obviously, when you look in the mirror, most of us are just doing our hair, our skincare, our makeup, and we're dashing out the door. Like, a lot of us have a full lip. You give yourself a glance over, and that's that. But if you want to be a six-figure business owner, if you want to be a wife, if you want to be a poet, an artist, an author, what does that require of you? What kind of person would you be If you were that author, if you were that wife, if you were that business owner, what would you be doing right now? Would you be in the scroll hole? Would you be complaining that, nobody clicked on your post? Nobody did, like, what would you be doing right now? And what tiny steps can you start taking to make your life more aligned like that? Like, it all starts with you deciding who you're going to be and making the most of the life that you have. I know that that sounds wild, but our thoughts are so important. Our words are so important. Stop talking down on yourself. Stop saying, I hate my life. Stop saying, every day feels like Groundhog Day. Stop saying that, oh, I'm so broke. Stop saying those things, because your brain doesn't care if you're happy. Your brain cares if you're right. So when you start to say these things, your body and your mind, they're consistently looking for reasons and ways to confirm that you're telling the truth. And so let's sprinkle in a little of magic in our day, in our everyday routine, so that we start saying, I love this life. I love the way that I look. I love these friendships. I am creating the most amazing relationships. I am that girl. You have to start verbalizing these things, because your words become your thoughts become your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your reality. So it's about the way we think, it's about the way we talk, and it's about the way that we move. The way that we move. So you can think and say it all day long, but what action are you putting behind it? I'll give you an example, because you're like, Kayla, some of this stuff is stuff I can't change. You're right. So I lived in Murfreesboro for 10 years, okay? And I would commute into Nashville to work. Now, y'all know, I know, that commute on I-24 could be a 45-minute commute, or it could be an hour and a half. And I dreaded my commute. But instead of every single day dragging out to my car and be like, here we go again for the unknown drive, Mel, I started listening to podcasts. I made playlists. I listened to audiobooks. I made that drive as comfortable and as fun as I wanted it to be. I bought air fresheners for my car. I vacuumed it out. I kept it pristine. I had a really, really nice, warmer for my coffee, all of the things to make this a luxury experience, instead of whining and complaining that it's something that I had to do. I got to do it because lots of people were unemployed. Lots of people didn't have the benefit and, the joy of working at Vanderbilt or transitioning to a larger, the largest state psychiatric hospital. People didn't have the opportunity that I had. So rather than complain, I made it shake. So how can you make stuff shake in your life? How can you make something that you really wouldn't want to do something more fun? How can you, laundry is another one where I bought amazing bath balls, or the laundry things where you spray in the essential oils, or you drop them on there, you throw it in the dryer. And so when you pull out that towel, it smells like eucalyptus or lavender or something amazing. How can you make these moments magical instead of so mundane? No, I'm not telling you that this stuff is going to happen overnight. I'm not telling you that, but I'm telling you that you get to decide how boring, how basic, how ordinary your life is. And the only person who needs to buy in that it's magical, the only person who needs to buy in that you are the main character, that you're that girl, is you. And once you decide, the world is shifting in the same direction. I promise you, because I'm a witness. So if you want the cheat code, if you want my step-by-step actionable guide for this, click the link down in the show notes, because that is a mini guide for restarting your life. It's a mini guide for how do we talk to ourselves? How do we see ourselves in the mirror? Journal prompts to get you going through your emotions so you can process how you're feeling, so you can communicate to your loved ones, so that you can master your emotions, so you're not sitting around mad all the time. And then also I included a basic guide for balling on a budget, amazing little ways to create some plush and luxuriousness. It's a guide to help you go from I feel stuck and stagnant to unstoppable, from I'm blending in with the crowd, this is just another day, to standing out and shifting heads when you walk into the room. I poured so much of myself into it because I want women to know that you get to choose. Like, you don't need to find yourself. You just need to start being her. Like, you need to be re-gifted that ownership, that permission to be you. And so that's what this is. I love you. I want the best for you. This guide is only $7 through Wednesday. If after that, it's going to $27. So grab it now at the absolute best price. I don't want any excuses. And if you're like, well, no, this may not be for me, share it with a friend. Share it with a friend, because every girl in this world deserves to feel magical. She deserves to feel beautiful. She deserves to feel loved, powerful, confident. And it is my mission to make sure I do my part to make that happen. Have an excellent Sunday on purpose. I love y'all so very much, and I can't wait to chat with you in the next one. I'll see you on the other side of the guide.